Good evening, Jeremy Fernandez with ABC News. Shopping for property during a work trip may not have been a one-off for the embattled Federal Health Minister. 9 months before Sussan Ley made an impulse apartment purchase on the Gold Coast, she inspected another property during a taxpayer-funded visit. Tonight, 10 other ministers are facing questions over $40,000 worth of travel to social and sporting events. Aislinn McGee reports from Canberra.
Nestled in the Gold Coast hinterland, half an hour from the city, this property was advertising solitude to strengthen the soul. In 2014, the Health Minister Sussan Ley inspected it twice and made an unsuccessful offer. She was on the Gold Coast for unspecified official ministerial business and charged taxpayers nearly $2,000 for her visit. Ms Ley apologised for buying a luxury apartment on another work trip and agreed to pay back some of the costs. And she's been stood aside while the rest of her travel to the tourist strip is investigated.
I think Sussan Ley has unfortunately fed into the view held by many Australians that politicians are in it for themselves.
Corporate tickets to the 2013 AFL Grand Final cost thousands. Among the guests enjoying the hospitality for free were Tasmanian Senator David Bushby and frontbenchers Mathias Cormann, Steve Ciobo and Mitch Fifield. 3 of them billed taxpayers for their trip. Senator Bushby claimed $934 in flights and a Comcar. Senator Cormann, whose department oversees politicians' entitlements, billed $3,533 for him and his wife, and Mr Ciobo charged $1,101 for his flights. In January, the Portsea Polo is the place to see and be seen. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop and her partner were there for a second year running. The ABC can reveal Ms Bishop declared it as official ministerial business and charged taxpayers nearly $3,000 for flights, a Comcar and a travel allowance. Labor's not immune either. In 2012, Tony Burke charged $12,000 for a family trip to Uluru.
A clear definition of what official business is obviously at the centre of the changes that need to be made and will be made by the government.
The ABC's uncovered more than $40,000 worth of travel to sporting and social events that 10 ministers have charged to taxpayers. Their officers say they had official business and the travel was within the rules. But the rules aren't particularly clear. There's no official definition of what constitutes parliamentary, electorate or official business, which means that travel claims are often judged in the court of public opinion rather than against any official rules or standards. Aislinn McGee, ABC News, Canberra.
And momentum is building for changes to politicians' entitlements, with all sides of politics acknowledging the system needs an overhaul. Andrew Green joins us from Parliament House. Andrew, how soon can we expect some action on this?
Well, Jeremy, the government had commissioned an independent review and has had those recommendations for about a year. Now, since the election, the Special Minister of State has been working on an overhaul of the system. But with the bipartisan support, the government now says it's expecting those changes to be in place within 6 months. But this fresh scandal has given greater impetus to finally bed those changes down.
And are there any signs of what the changes are likely to be and how they'll be enforced?
Yeah, we've got 36 recommendations in total, and the government says it's already implemented 3, but others will take more time and money to get right, including a new IT system to handle these expenses claims. But at the heart of the problem is the definition of parliamentary business, and the government wants to move away from a system that talks about entitlements to genuine work expenses. Jeremy?
Andrew Green reporting from Canberra.